Many thanks for joining us on the newsroom this afternoon. I am Abisola Adebayo. The United Kingdom Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office have updated its travel advice for its citizens, warning them against traveling to 22 states in the country. This was contained in a press release by the British High Commission in Abuja on Monday. In the statement, the states include Bauchi, Kano, Jigawa, as well as Niger State, amongst others. The FCDO further explained that the purpose of the travel update is to help its nationals make informed decisions and plan for a trouble-free trip, adding that its travel advice is constantly reviewed to make sure it reflects the current situation in the country. Retired military officers of the 33rd Regular Corps have urged the federal government to engage the services of ex-servicemen to add to the number of troops in the military, as this will help overcome insecurity in the country. Speaking at their annual general meeting in Kaduna State, President of the 33rd Regular Corps Association, Air Commodore Ibrahim Umar, retired, and other members explained that the nation's armed forces is currently overstretched, hence the urgent need to bring back retired military officers who are willing and capable to assist. They also demanded the recruitment of more officers into the armed forces and advised the federal government to consider erecting walls around the nation's borders to safeguard the country. The Minister of Transportation, Muazu Sambo, has revealed that the federal government will need to borrow money to facilitate the completion of some rail projects in the country. Sambo made this known while presenting the achievements of his ministry at the second edition of the PMB Administration Scorecard 2015 to 2023 in Abuja on Tuesday. Reacting to a question on why the Southeast was restricted to narrow gauge rail lines, the minister said there is no deliberate attempt whatsoever to marginalize the Southeast. He explained that the only difference between the narrow gauge and the standard gauge is the speed, adding that the narrow gauge would convey more cargoes. First Minister Mark Drakeford has tested positive for the coronavirus infection. The Welsh government has confirmed the 68-year-old is now working from home while he recovers. The news comes ahead of this week's British-Irish Council, which Drakeford usually attends. It is also unclear whether he will take part in plenary in the Senate on Tuesday, where he holds a weekly question and answer session. The Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, has permitted telecom operators as well as money deposit banks in Nigeria to withhold value-added tax charged on all taxable supplies made to them and remit to the service with effect from January 1st, 2023. This is according to a public notice signed by the Executive Chairman of the FIRS, Mohammed Nami, on Tuesday, November 7, 2022. According to the notice, the companies shall remit the tax withheld or collected in the currency of transaction to the service on or before the 21st day of the month, immediately following the month the tax was withheld or collected. On the foreign scene, following Russia's invasion on Ukraine, Sweden and Finland have abandoned their long-standing policy of military non-alignment and in May applied to join the Transatlantic Alliance. However, Turkey has stalled ratification of their bids, which required unanimous approval from NATO's 30 members, accusing the Nordic nations of providing a safe haven for outlawed Kurdish militants. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg had last week sought to strengthen the new applicant's hand by personally traveling to Ankara to argue their case. Stoltenberg stressed that Sweden and Finland had agreed in June to concessions, including addressing Turkey's request for terror suspects to be deported or extradited. The maiden formal meeting of the Nigeria Professional Football League (NPFL) Interim Management Committee (IMC) and the 20 participating clubs has been scheduled for Monday, November 14th in Abuja. This is according to a notice sent to the clubs and signed by the IMC's head of operation, Davidson Oumi. Although no agenda was listed in the notice of invitation, however, it's believed the IMC will seek to meet one-on-one with the clubs, who are the first-line stakeholders in NPFL, as well as the ongoing club licensing for the 2022-2023 season, among others. That's all on the newsroom at this time. Many thanks for watching.